What's up, Epic fam? Welcome back to another great episode of Epic Mindset. But before we get started into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Now, I want to talk to you about failure. And I want to give you all a different perspective when it comes to the word failure. We've all failed and made mistakes in our lives. However, we shouldn't define ourselves by our failures. That's why I had to make this video, which is failure doesn't make you a failure. Imagine a world where we didn't face any real obstacles or any real challenges. Everything worked out perfectly on our first attempt. Babies don't have to work on being able to lift their head and body up. They don't have to learn how to crawl. Right after you're born, you're just able to walk. And if you're attempting to learn how to ride a bike, you don't have to worry about falling or scraping your knee. Every single thing that you did would be perfect because you couldn't make no mistakes or be a failure. This type of life would seem preferable to most of us. But here's the reality. We're mortal human beings and we're not perfect. Only God is perfect, right? So we're never gonna be perfect no matter how hard we try. We're gonna make mistakes and we're gonna fail at things. And I'll be the first to tell all of you that I hate failing at things. I hate making mistakes, especially things I'm trying to accomplish in my life. And I'm pretty sure most of us feel the exact same way. But this is a thing we need to understand though. The learning process requires us to fail. We become better people by learning from our mistakes. We become better people by learning from our failures. And nobody wants to be a failure. We're just afraid of becoming a failure. Part of that is due to our perception of ourselves when we were in school. And some of you currently attend school. Let me note this right off the bat. Education is vital. Education is important. An educated society is way better than a non-educated society. But here's where we go wrong. When we base our future on our grades, our grade point average, it only shows your academics in the present moment, but it doesn't show your full potential. Some students memorize the material long enough to get a good grade, and some students just flat out cheat. For example, there's two students. One is considered an A student, and the other is considered a C student. The A student memorizes everything to get a good grade and forgets it a year later. And the C student learns the concepts to everything that they study. They have a habit of conceptualizing everything, and they learn from their mistakes while they're studying. Which of the student habits will promote great longevity toward the future? Obviously the C student, because eventually the C student will become an A student, and the A student will probably become a C student. So understand our potential instead of our flaws. Look at the things you have to be grateful for. Look at the opportunities you have, because opportunities are like gold nuggets. You can either succeed or you can fail, but either way you succeed. And no, that's not a contradiction. I meant exactly everything I said. Remember, we're able to learn from our failures, and our failures contribute to our growth. We forget how persistent we were with failure when we were younger. When we were learning how to walk, if we fell down 200 times, we got up 200 times. And when we were learning how to ride a bike, we got back on that bike as many times as possible until we knew how to ride a bike. Be persistent with your failures while learning from them. And keyword learning, because we want to make sure we're learning from our failures. So failure does not make you a failure. Only quitting makes you a failure. Don't quit. So all you got to do is not quit. And if you do quit, figure out a way to get back on the horse, because living in regret is not the way to go. But don't only learn from your failures, learn from other people's failures and experience too, because it can save a lot of time. It can save you a lot of time and maybe even decades just by listening to people with experience. I have failed at a lot of things in my life. On the other hand, I have learned a lot of things in my life, plus prevailed in some things. But all of that's due to growth and me understanding who I truly am, which is not a failure. 5 years from now, when you all watch this channel, I'll be a different person. I'll speak better, I'll articulate my points a lot better, my editing will be better, and the video quality will be better, because I'm gonna continuously learn from my mistakes and I'm gonna learn from my failures. All right, I'm coming to the end here. So, don't define yourself by your failures. Don't worry if everyone thinks you're a failure, because at the end of the day, it only matters what you think. And you're the one who has control of your life. Don't worry about trying to get everything perfect when you're trying to accomplish something. Just show up and embrace the process of everyone that's ever been successful. Thanks for watching this episode. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you on the next video.